It's one of Australia's most well-known pubs and it's been there for 164 years. But some residents who've moved next door say the noise is outrageous and that the hotel is breaking the law. So who do you think is in the right?
I love music and I really enjoy it, but I also love my sleep.
The crowd noise and the music noise, unbearable.
Bonfire!
It's loud, thumping, and these residents say it can't be ignored.
I don't think anyone wants to be a party pooper. We love the pub. What we want is for them to cooperate.
Do you get any sleep?
Late at night, maybe after 2.
What might be harmless fun to some in the beer garden in one of Geelong's oldest pubs, the Deck Hotel, next door, the residents of this apartment block are having a nightmare.
It's just like a nightclub and then we just need some sleep, but we can't. And then we're 20 meters away from the club. It's ridiculous.
The residents say blaring music blasts all hours of the evening on a Thursday, Friday and Saturday night.
It starts around about 10 o'clock. And, you can set your clock by it, 10 o'clock, here we go. We simply just don't want music at 3 o'clock in the morning blaring out at the levels that it is.
Wes J has lived in his apartment on the 7th floor for the past 7 years. Despite his love of music, Wes says he has had enough.
So Wes, you've done your own recordings of how loud it is.
Yeah. Come and have a listen.
It's a lot, isn't it?
This is 1:30 in the morning.
Just that over and over again.
Yeah.
It's pretty loud.
Angel lives a couple of floors below. Unlucky for her, she's closer to the action. Less than 20 metres away is one of Geelong's hottest night spots.
We just don't know what to do. And then we have been complaining, calling the police, and then we are working with the council, and then we still don't get any response from them.
The Deck Hotel is heritage listed and was first licensed in 1855, while the apartment block next door was built 8 years ago.
We expect a pub that has been here for such a long period of time and for people who are in business to comply with the law. That's all we're asking.
When a current affair arrived at the pub, school leavers were having a blast.
They could do whatever they want. If they complain that it's noisy, they can complain that it's noisy. But in the end, it is a local pub and everyone loves to come here.
George Zirkin is the publican.
I hear you've got a few complaints.
Yeah, what do? I know. Just one of those things you got to deal with, I suppose, yeah.
Should we have a chat over a beer?
Yeah, no
As it was too noisy downstairs, we retreated to a balcony.
Would you want to be sleeping 20 metres away?
I probably wouldn't have moved there, to be honest, knowing that there's a beer garden right next door that's been established for 30, 40 years.
Do you feel like the council's trying to shut you guys down?
Oh, most definitely. They approve for that complex to go up, that apartment building to go up. It goes up, council gets complaints and now tries to shut us down.
We've had people in there, we've had doctors in there, we've had residents with kids in there that have had to move out. They just can't cope.
Paul Brady is the chair of the apartment's body corp. He actually used to own the pub before selling it to George 2 years ago.
But the idea is that it's probably at 8 o'clock at night, at 9 o'clock at night, midweek, the noise has got to stop outside. They can move it inside, they don't have to be out there.
But back down in the beer garden, George is adamant.
Yeah, but it's not this noisy at night.
It's not this noisy at 2 a.m. when people are trying to sleep, just up there?
No. These guys are out for a good time, they're having fun. As you can see the way they dress, they're just having a ball.
We don't want the pub to close. We know it's a business, but we just try to get something. We just want to get sleep at night, especially on Thursday.
Tired and angry, the message is loud and clear.
We're just trying to get them to cooperate and to turn the music down, at a reasonable time of night.
Just because a pub's 164 years old, that doesn't mean much in terms of how it's impacting upon residents in the 21st century.
Bill Kuznachuk is a planning and building expert from Clementstone Town Planners. He says both parties need to be accommodating.
The answer will lie in the middle. both have an expectation upon them and both should make sure that their house is in order.
We listen to them every night, that the music's on, but they're not listening and they're not willing to cooperate.
Well, Mimi Becker joins me now from the Deck Hotel in Geelong, where it's university night. Mimi, I understand that council's conducted noise tests at the pub.
That's right, Leila. Things are quite civilised now, but the Geelong City Council came here at a busier night and they went up onto the residents' balconies and recorded the noise levels. We understand they recorded levels of up to 80 decibels, and to put that into real terms, that's as loud as a lawnmower blaring. The Environment Protection Authority dictates that residential areas like this one should only reach 51 decibels, so it seems that the residents may have quite a strong case.
OK, so where to next for residents in the pub?
Well, Leila, it doesn't look like either party will be backing down any time soon. So this noise dispute is actually headed to the courts, and there'll be a hearing date set for next month. And that's where council will actually try to shut down the beer garden completely. So in the meantime, the residents will need to put in their earplugs and shut their windows and balconies, while the people here in the beer garden are going to enjoy the warmer weather and have a few more beers while they can.
OK, thank you very much. Mimi Becker reporting there from Geelong.